Hello everybody, my name is Hill Bill and welcome to my channel Vagabum, where we discuss motorcycles, camping, travel, and adventure. This is definitely an adventure. We are at a very cool place. I'm going to show you where we are and how we got here. I've always said that the interstates are for truckers and suckers. If you want to find the best parts of anywhere that you're traveling, you have to get off of paved roads, or at least the main roads. Down this dirt road for about 6 or 7 miles, and we made our way down here to Octopus Beach. And the interesting thing that we weren't expecting, beach cows. Now, I've seen a lot of things on the beach, but I've never seen a beach cow. That's a first for me. We took off from Los Barrios, Mexico, which is, it's a big time gringo town, really expensive. And we got off the interstate and we just decided to hug these little dirt roads. We're getting pretty good at riding in sand. I've only done it a few times in my life. It still feels pretty sketchy. And we're gonna go to another gringo town called La Ventana. And I've got some pretty interesting lodging situation worked up there that I'm gonna show you guys. This has been a great trip. There's nobody down here. We saw one car since we left town this morning. So we're pretty far out here in the sticks. The road out of here in the neighborhood is really cool. I'm gonna take some GoPro footage and show you guys. The way that the Mexicans live down here is really interesting, right? There's not much of a middle class. There's definitely the haves and the have-nots. And this little ranch right here, they have. The other little places we're gonna pass on the way out of here, they have not. That's good.
You can tell by the trees, huh?
What's that?
I say you can always tell by the trees.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
If they got lots of trees, they have.
That's true. Yeah, if a place has a lot of trees, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can afford trees, you're doing all right in Mexico.
It's golden around here.
I hope you guys enjoyed that footage from that hill climb. Nothing looks as cool on video as it does in real life, I'm aware of that. But I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you guys the road and what we got coming up ahead of us. We've been traveling along this dirt road for about, maybe 2 hours now. And it just zigzags right along the coast, as you guys can see. It's amazing. What a crazy, wild road. If you have an off-road motorcycle, I'm telling you, we've zigzagged dirt across the, I can't talk.
Peninsula?
My talking no worky right now.
Try it again.
We've crossed the peninsula several times just by dirt. So we've managed to squeeze in a lot of dirt riding on this trip. And this is, I think this is the best road that we've been on.
It's pretty incredible to be right on the ocean or sea.
Yeah.
And just riding these cliffs.
It's
freaking
crazy,
astronomical.
man. I'll flip the camera on and show you guys these little cliffs that we're riding along. It's hard to tell on the camera, but that's a near vertical drop. I'd say 200 feet. That's a lot harder than that looks. Dude, I came up that thing, I was swapping sideways, I almost went off the cliff. Both my feet were hanging off my pegs. Whew. Good job, buddy.
That was a little rough.
Yeah, it was very rough. I need water.
Fucking tired.
You may think that we're being dramatic about saying how, oh, the camera doesn't show how steep and how dangerous this is. Look at this. Here's a memorial for Jim Bly, who passed in '99, right here. And there's another memorial right here at the bottom of this one. I guess it's halfway up. You guys see that little memorial right there? And we've seen, I don't know, 6 memorials on this road so far?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a lot.
So I've come to the conclusion either Catholics are bad drivers or this is a treacherous road.
Maybe 50-50. Well, we just finished that awesome ride. Had a couple of close calls, and the place we're going to is really expensive. So we're hoping to find a little town like this where we can get a bite to eat beforehand. And I'll show you guys what a typical restaurant looks like in Mexico, not, you know, in a gringo tourist part of town. So this is the restaurant here. A lot of these Mexican restaurants, they don't have menus. And so if you can't speak Spanish, like my Spanish is poor, you just kind of work it out. And you wind up ordering whatever they have, right? They're not gonna have enough food to keep the whole menu going for the week or the month. So today it is tamales de res, so it's beef tamales and machaca. So that's what we're getting today. It's kind of interesting, huh, Tommy? You get what they have.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yesterday they had one thing on the menu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chorizo burrito. That's what you got.
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday they had one thing in a different town. They had chorizo burritos.
Hope your stomach can handle it, buddy.
Yeah, my stomach will be good.
It's been great so far.
Yeah, food's been great. Cool little place. And then in the back, they just have back here. These restaurants, they're also their homes. And so you'll have this little front area like this, and then you know the kitchen is also their kitchen. So you need to wash your hands. You go into their kitchen and you wash your hands. You use their dish towels. It's very familiar. A very familiar experience. We're gonna get a bite to eat and then push on down to La Ventana. We just had the perfect amount of food. We had a tamale, a burrito, some rice, some beans, and filled the belly perfectly. It cost us $6 a person. So you can eat down here pretty cheap if you stay out of the gringo areas. You know, if you go to Cabo, and this place like that, you know, you're still gonna spend $15-20 a person. You get down to these little areas, you can really do it on the cheap. Next stop, expensive gringo areas. Well, we made it to a place called Baja Joe's. It's a little bar. They have live music tonight. And you get some tacos, a mezcal margarita. And it's right down here on the water, and I want to flip the camera around and show you guys how awesome this is. Hopefully there's enough light. What a great view, man. It's right on the water. Cool place. Well, Tommy's taking off. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. He's been on the road with us for about a little over 2 weeks. What's your takeaway, Tommy?
Mexico's safe. Don't believe what you heard. No, dogs run this country. I'm pretty sure they're free. They're free like nothing I've ever seen before. It's pretty great. I love that about it.
Did you ever feel unsafe?
No, not ever. I felt welcome into people's homes. We ate in those restaurants that were obviously people's homes.
Yeah.
And they're very inviting. Everything has been that way here.
So there's a little bit of magic left in Baja, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. When they talk about the mystique of Baja, it's here.
Yeah.
You can feel it everywhere.
Yeah, it's something, man. It's well, I'm gonna miss you. Baja's gonna miss you.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty great.
Next year we'll figure out our next Mexico adventure.
Yeah, mainland.
Yeah, mainland next
and
year.
further in, for sure.
Well, you guys stick around because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Tommy's out of here, but I got about another 2 months here, another month and a half. So
Tommy's still got 4 days to get home, so it's gonna be a little bit of time on my own out there.
which isn't the best, dude. Like,
I'm not. Yeah, you know, when I first thought about doing this trip, I thought about those days going home alone. But since I've been here, there's no fear, there's no concern whatsoever. It's so easy to get along, and everybody just, they work with you,
Yeah.
whether you know the language or not. It's not a problem.
yeah, it's a lot safer. It feels a lot safer than the U.S. to me.
Yeah,
You know, it's the people here have a
yeah. I'm more worried about my motorcycle in Los Angeles or San Diego than I am down here at all.
yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy this this sunrise on your way out of here, man. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the moon over here.
Yeah.
This is the place that we're staying at. It's my buddy Ken's place. I met him when I was down here last year. It's got 4 little units here, and it's like 4 units and 5 dogs, I think. It's a great place to have as a home base. You know, like you do a few days of camping, you go out, do 3-4 days of camping, come back, sleep in a bed, watch TV, cook some chili. It's good to have that that home base. All right, well, I'm signing off.